Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to Fair Face Fail Productions. So today we have Taylor taking a nice little nap on the front of our doorway here. She likes to greet all of our customers. Today we're going to do a little shop update. I'm just kind of mostly looking at giving you guys an update on the business and what we've got going on. We'll just start with that. So we've got everything pretty much stocked the way that we can right now. As you can imagine, stocking all this stuff is an inordinate amount of money, and we're kind of in flux waiting for some things to still come back in. So we've got our A&M Moto Toy shirts, got some more jerseys over here. The Air jerseys are always popular. And then a new addition, actually, is these Nolan N72X dual sport helmets. These are pretty sweet helmets. I'm going to do a separate review on these. But I ordered some different colors and sizes. I actually might buy this one for myself. If you don't know me, I hate goggles, and I prefer dual sport helmets when I go out dirt biking. I like the face shield being able to drop it down. I had my nose reconstructed. My time in the military, I ended up shattering my septum into my cheekbones, and after it was reconstructed, anything that sits on my nose, I can't breathe. It's just terrible. I've tried a lot of different goggles, and not my thing. So oftentimes I stay way behind people so to stay out of the dust. But I prefer these. I think they're pretty cool. And if you see here, the front face comes off. There's some other configurations that you can do with this helmet that. It's kind of modular, which is really cool, but it also doesn't look stupid in my opinion. Oh, yes, but we have the full, pretty much lineup of all Troy Lee Designs helmets from their GP line to the SE4s, SE5s. The only thing that we only special order is the carbons because they're so expensive. If you come in here and want an SE5 carbon, we'll definitely get you one, no problem. But the SE4s, I think, are my favorite helmets from Troy Lee for a price to what you get. We'll check out here. So the gloves, I really like these Gambit gloves. These are pretty much, I think, my favorite ones to carry, simply because they got this D3O material in the knuckles. It's a lot more lightweight and flexible than your traditional hard plastic. And when you smash it into stuff, it really does keep your hand from breaking or anything. We got some real good Pro Taper straps, cheaper options. We keep these Bike Master straps in stock because renters come by and need an option sometimes because they don't have any straps, which I always find kind of funny. Our A&M Moto Toys t-shirts, absolutely. If you come in, grab a t-shirt. These are pretty sweet. Good quality material too. I wear them myself, obviously. They're not cheap, just really crappy quality t-shirts. We try to get some decent stuff. And then kind of along the floor, we're still trying to figure out what we want to do with our skid plates exactly, because I've got a whole bunch more in the back room. We've been kind of going through them, but if you're looking for a P-Tech skid plates, I'll give you a pretty sweet deal on those right now. We're moving on to selling more of these Useway packs. These seem to be popular in the group. I think we sold a couple of them at least. They're both 3-liter bladders inside of these packs. This upper one would be the one that I would buy just so I could carry some tools. This other one's pretty small and lightweight. But that's also really cool because I know a lot of people like lightweight gear these days. Some mounts, motorcycle recorders. So the X2D goggles, which we've been selling through a little bit of those. Also been selling some of our other cheaper options for the FMF goggles and these Answer goggles. We're going to be ordering some more of these as well. These are the Ace Beam H30 headlamps that we sell. A lot of people have been getting into night riding right now. These lights are phenomenal, and I actually use the lower end model, the H50, and it's still a phenomenal light. These really last a long time. We carry extra batteries for them. We're probably going to do another order. I think we've sold, close to 20 of these things. So very good. If you're looking at riding at night, or you think you may get caught out at night, we all know that even if you put an LED on your dirt bike, it's you're pointed in not always the direction you want to see. These headlamps are really, really awesome. They're not very heavy. Easy to charge with USB-C if you had to charge them, or we carry extra batteries usually. So they're pretty sweet. I really like these. More tie downs. Of course, these things weigh a lot, so we can't put them all on there. We just started carrying some Moto 710 premix oil injection stuff. So we sell it by the gallon and the quart. Yeah, that's everybody likes to run this stuff. It's pretty good. It's funny because I personally run Lucas. I'm just kind of I'm not going to say a cheapskate. The Lucas stuff I always thought was pretty good. Never had any issues. Some air filter oil. We're ordering some more just general things that you would buy for your dirt bikes. We're kind of slowly getting there. Some SE4s. This is the same helmet that I have on the right there. I love the red color scheme there. Then we've got some orange and black. This one's got a cool kind of logo on it. Yeah, I think I like these Troy Lee helmets quite a bit. Another one that I really like is that this red and black helmet is kind of like a pearl coat almost. I really love it. I believe this is a GP. Yeah, it's a GP. So, yeah, I like Troy Lee's variation in helmets. They're actually pretty cool. We also picked up some Fly Racing pants. So these are more of a dual sport type pants, although a few guys in the group suggested that we carry them. I think we already sold one. But these look really nice. I actually might buy a set for myself. And this is no offense to Troy Lee Design stuff, because we have Troy Lee stuff all day long. I really like the thicker material of these Fly Racing ones. And that's kind of I also like over the boot too. Troy Lee doesn't do over the boot. So yeah, there's really just kind of it's a personal preference thing, right? Right now I'm using a quite old set of Climb pants that are awesome, but they need to be replaced. So I just don't know exactly which ones I want to go with yet. Okay, and so our other stuff here, we got a ton of tubes. So I know a lot of people run mooses and tubeless these days, but I wanted to have a bunch of tubes in stock just in case people need them. And honestly, we go through them on our rentals. So, tubeless and mooses for rentals is not the greatest idea, we've learned. So, just replacing simple tubes just seems to be the way to go. We got some sprockets. I think they're for beta KTM stuff. I think we've gone through kind of a few of those as well. I need to order some more Reflex Racing stuff. I actually sold out of my recurve Reflex Racing, so these are pretty sweet. Even the flag styles are quite nice. We've got some of these on our electric bikes. Yeah, the Reflex Racing handguards, if you haven't checked out my other videos on them, they're a United States based company, makes all their stuff here. They use a little steel cable in here. Really love their stuff. I've always been impressed with Reflex ever since we started using them. Put them on all of our bikes. Yeah, the quality is there. I don't know what else you would buy that's really that high quality aside from highway dirt bikes. And highway dirt bikes cost even more. So these guys are pretty reasonable. Quick straps. If you don't have them on your helmet, get a pair. I'll ship you some. They are what they are. Ever since I started using quick straps, when I have to use goggles, it's the only way to use them because I can take them on and off real quickly. More backpacks still. I think I might put out some more backpacks out in the back. We'll organize some of this stuff we got here. My goal is to kind of move the tires around a little. But we still do have a ton of the 220 ride tires. Go try them out. They're really awesome. They're a semi-gummy. I think we got a couple of intermediates in here. But from 120s, 140s, whatever else, people really, really love, and I really love the front. The front is my absolute favorite. In fact, that's probably going to be my go-to front tire from here on out. The rear, I really like it. Now, it seems that with some of the riders we have given these tires or have bought them, the rear seems to wear out here pretty quickly. They're not an expensive tire, so the cost might be worth it. It's just, we'll have to kind of think about that. But they hook up quite well. I'm very impressed with the tires. They do well. I think the 120 is the way to go. The 140 seems to have a little bit smaller lugs on it, so I think the 120's got better longevity. But, hey, I think we're selling these for a pretty good price. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you come in, we'll give you a great deal. All right, around back here. See, this is my Ace Beam right here. This is the H50, a little bit cheaper model. We actually don't even really carry it because we found that the H30 is just, it's better. This one's beam pattern's a little bit wider. I figure you do have to turn it up a little bit higher than the other ones. This one also uses an 18650 battery, so a little less battery life. Yeah, not much has changed. Our bathroom finally got fixed, and we now have OHV tags. We can print them. We've got the stickers coming. So it really, that's personal preference right there. We now sell countershock stuff. As you can see, I haven't even had time to put them out yet. Yeah, so just great things coming along there. Yeah, if you guys want to, donate to my dog's cancer fund here. So Taylor has cancer, going through chemo right now. Go ahead and check her out. Hopefully the QR code works on there. But I got to plug that in these days because, well, we love our dogs. Yeah, so counter shocks are pretty cool. If you haven't messed or seen those, go check out their website. My spiel isn't as good as the guys is, but um, the principle is that there is a spring and I believe some oil in here as well. And when you hit on this, attaches to your front fork. So when you slam into something, it counteracts the forces of your fork going down to reduce hand shock and smooth out your ride. That's really the basics of it. It's kind of a little bit like the system in let's just say a skyscraper that's a counterbalancer. That's kind of how I look at these. And Mark runs one on his beta and he swears by it. I'll throw one on my bike and we'll do some more reviews. We're now working with Stuck Nuts for some Loctite stuff. I have no problems with Loctite, but Stuck Nuts is a small company and we support those guys. Okay, now for our showroom. So we're slowly getting this more and more organized. Maybe, I don't know, but we got a bunch of bikes in here now. A lot of these are all rentals. So we've got our Quiet Cats, the GPX rentals, the Two Strokes, our lovely Mantis, which we're slowly falling in love with that thing. Oh yeah, another big thing is we got this area carpeted. That wasn't, I don't think I've shown this in video. All of this is I glued this carpet down myself. It was my deal with Mark, was he did the other side, I did this side. Let me tell you what, gluing down these carpet squares sucks. Like every part of it's like, oh well, you can do that yourself and it seems a lot easier and it's going to cost less. It did cost us less than paying somebody to come in here and roll out some carpet. I tell you what, there's a lot of back-breaking work having to spread the glue out and everything on here. So, but I tell you, if you're ever gonna do peel and stick carpet squares, just don't. You need glue. You have to use glue. Don't even bother with the peel and stick. Go get yourself a bucket of glue. Buy way more glue than you think you need because you go through it quick. That's all I'm gonna say. We also plugged this door right here. So this was a door window thing. We wanted to protect our showroom a little bit better. So, and keep people from kind of just looking in because sometimes it's a lot of crime of opportunity in my opinion. So we put up some real thick board here. We kind of messed up the wall a little bit, but we're gonna fix that, repaint it, retexture it, repaint it, whatever we got to do. Put some trim around here. And this will be kind of painted to match the rest of the wall. We might do some shelves there, kind of similar to here. That was also a window that we plugged. So we wanted to plug the windows without it looking super ghetto, and I actually think it looks really good. We ripped out the wall here. We're still trying to figure out how we want to fill that in, retexture it, and paint it as well. So, but I'm excited because this area over here is going to be our hanging out area. There's going to be a little couch here. We're going to throw a TV up here. It's going to be pretty sweet. I think we'll have a little area that people can come, hang out, chill, grab some coffee, whatever. The mural, I think we have decided, or my artiste has decided that it is completed, so she's just going to seal it. I actually think they're coming by today. But she has put so many hours, my 16-year-old cousin Annika has put so many hours into to painting this and has done such a phenomenal job. We really wanted to do something kind of artistic and like Colorado in here. And Colorado is really known for its arts. And I just really wanted to give her an opportunity to do that too. Because how many kids out there, it's like, hey, you want to come out and paint on a 20-something foot section of our wall? Yeah, that's what we did. So it was pretty cool. And she's out of this, she's getting a brand new MacBook Pro out of it, so a brand new 14-inch M2 Pro. So I figured that that'll do well for her as she goes off to college. Okay, so our workspace area is a freaking nightmare, if I'm honest. We clean it up, and then we were just working on stuff yesterday, so it just always turns into a poop show quick. And Mark drives me nuts because he never puts anything back. He's one of those people. I'm one of those that's a mechanic that everything has to be put back in its proper order every time. So I just learn to take a deep breath. Anyways, I just we need to add more storage. I'm looking at getting some real big I guess I'll say tool lockers. What am I looking for? God, toolboxes, rolling toolboxes. Goodness. So I'm going to bring in some real big locking or toolboxes, as well as some storage on the wall here, so we can kind of keep things a little bit tidier. We might put some up there as well. I'm also waiting on our. I'm going to be ordering a Kendon lift here soon. I love their fold-up lift. I was really hoping that they're going to make their dirt bike lift again. They keep saying they will, so I'm in contact with them. I really want one of those because it looks pretty sweet. But so we're able to work on some things. We maintain our own basic maintenance for all the rentals right here. We offer some tire changing services, some oil change stuff. Case by case basis. We're not a full blown shop. I'm not sure if we're gonna add a full blown shop in a separate location anytime soon. But for now, hey, it doesn't hurt to ask. I think I did a video on it, but I have to say that I'm really loving the Beta X trainer since the 2019. Good friend of ours sold it to us. Pretty sure he ripped us off, but whatever. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think he watches my videos, but I'll give him a hard time anyway. Now, the Beta X trainer has been phenomenal. I really love this bike. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It is so much fun. It is such a capable bike. It's a little bit shorter. You can get on this and just ride it. It's just no frills. The Riehu is more powerful. It's taller. It's got more ground clearance. I don't miss much of it. I do sometimes miss the power of an unrestricted 300. The X Trainer's got its detunedness going. But beyond that, I don't really. I wouldn't, if this were my only bike and I had no other choice, I'd have no problems with what I trail ride in Colorado, honestly. I couldn't see myself wanting to have either the Riehu or a 300RR. I would be content with that. Everybody's going to have a different opinion on that one. I understand. So, that's fine. The X Trainer is really, truthfully a great bike. Our decked out Talaria that looks like she's about to leave the chat. Looks like she slipped off her piston over there that we use. The old Subaru piston. You know what? The Talaria has been really good too. Now that we have it modified in a way that we really like it, 2118 wheels. The only thing we don't like is we don't have a fender on it, so that sucks. I kind of feel like the Dorado forks. I'm gonna try to get out and do a video on that a little bit better. The Dorado forks are better, way better than the stock D&Ms. Don't get me wrong. It just, in my opinion, I think I would just go to doing a KX80 swap on the front end and get some real dirt bike forks in there. It is what it is. But we do sell Talarias, so let us know. We have a new supplier now that's direct. We don't have to go through all the baloney from Lunicycle anymore, so we're tired of that. That's a video for another time, but the RAR Mantises. So, we'll probably do a separate video. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to make RAR look bad necessarily, but I do want to show that companies do have problems. So this RAR Mantis a customer had bought. It ended up having some sort of motor or controller issue. I believe it might be a bad Hall sensor in the motor. It's like the controller can't figure out where the motor is in its cycle. Anyways, couldn't diagnose it. RAR was fantastic. You know what? Manufacturing defects happen. Things can be built in properly, or you get a lemon, whatever, right? RAR Mantis, they just straight up replaced the customer's bike. They sent us another one. We slapped it together, and we gave it to the customer. So I can't speak any higher of RAR than taking care of their customers like that. That's amazing. As a dealer, it can really make you look bad if a company is like, nope, we're not gonna help you. So then either I have to eat it or the customer just gets shafted, which, in our case, we probably would have just eaten it. But I would have fixed it and made it right either way. But it's frustrating when you're waiting for parts and some other things. So I really appreciate RAR taking care of their customers. And this one, we're going to diagnose it and fix it. I'm pretty sure it just needs a new motor, and otherwise she's brand new. It only has 40 miles on it. So customer got 40 miles in and something went wrong. So yeah, great company. I don't know if that happened to a Talaria. Would Lunicycle help you with that? Would Talaria directly help you with that? I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in that, but that's just a personal opinion. I really do like the silver, though, I have to say. You know, like I'm a huge fan of this. But anyways, guys, video has gone on forever. Thanks for watching. I feel like only people that are my real subscribers watch these. But, you know, come out, check out our shop. If you're not local, come check out our website. We don't ship everything, but things like the Rabicana right here, I can drop ship from those guys, and I can give you a good deal. Don't tell anybody else. Yeah, so all the things that we do, we love to support our customers. I can't do absolutely everything, but we're here to take care of you and make a little bit of money in the process. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll catch you all in the next one. Ferret Face out.